It's late at night.
My headset isn't working.
When a girl named
Come on, there. Hey, what's going on? Yo, what's going on, Hayden? Random Penguin. Okay. All right.
records a video.
There we go. Okay, gotta put this back to normal. See, that's good right there.
It's late at night.
All right. I'll wait for some more people to join before I start the videos. But we are watching some more scary videos tonight. How long am I going to be live for? I don't know, actually. But I'm probably going to get started here in a sec. I'll give it another minute, and then what's the update of it? I'll give it another minute, and then I'll start the videos. All right. Okay. Oh, grab your snacks. Grab your panties, because we're about to get up in these scary vids. All right. First one for the night. It's for V82 for Bizarre Bub. What's going on, man? So, here we go.
Night, when a girl named Pershka records a video in her kitchen. The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out. The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. So one night, as the ice machine makes its unusual noise, Pershka heads over to the kitchen to record the sound. But as she records this video, something pretty creepy is caught on camera.
I appreciate that.
What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. She didn't say why she took down the clip, but it seems that the video itself says it all. Have a look.
Oh shit! I mean, shoot! Alright, I'm trying to stop the cursing, you guys.
Like a scene out of a horror movie,
I didn't like that
Pershka walks into the kitchen and captures for just a split second the figure of a little girl. Even creepier is that whoever this was just disappears as soon as the lights turn on.
Okay, we're off to a good
It's for
start.
this reason that viewers believe she had taken down the clip, as otherwise it would continue to remind her of this disturbing incident. Whatever was captured has left her extremely unsettled. Even though this video was taken a few years ago, it is still unknown as to whether or not Pershka had captured something paranormal on camera.
I mean, shoot.
In the early 2000s, there used to be an abandoned asylum in Massachusetts known as Danvers State Hospital. Before shutting down in 1992, the asylum had an estimate of 3,000 patients, all of whom were severely mentally ill and poorly treated. Nurses who used to work here recall seeing horrifying things that continue to haunt them to this day. From patients walking around in their own filth due to a lack of basic hygiene, to patients receiving forced lobotomies that would often leave them in a much worse state than before, employees of the Danvers State Hospital are haunted by these terrible memories. However, aside from the past, the asylum is infamous for being extremely creepy. After shutting down in 1992, teens would come here after hearing rumors that the building was haunted. Although this next video wasn't taken by a trespassing teen, it was taken by a curious security guard back in 2000 whose job was to look after the historic building. But little did he know that he would capture something very strange while exploring the basement of the asylum. Take a look.
Oh boy, here we go. Zane, appreciate the follow. Funny man, appreciate the follow. Faith, appreciate the follow.
It's a bit hard to see at first, but as the night guard pans the camera to a room inside the basement, a shadowy figure can be seen moving slowly inside. The guard doesn't notice the figure until much later after rewatching the footage. Naturally, he was left shaken up after seeing what appears to be a slender-looking silhouette walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him. Mind you, the basement of this building is completely inaccessible to outsiders, so there's no way that a trespasser could have been inside. It's no wonder that viewers believe something supernatural was captured. But of course, the question is begged, just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghost or not, it remains a mystery as to what was captured.
Josiah, appreciate the follow, man.
Hold on, take a look at this.
No, I don't
Think you can tell what's real anymore? What you're looking at right now.
Okay.
Now the following video was submitted to me by someone who has no idea where the video came from. Its original source is unknown, but despite its mysterious origins, the clip is sufficiently creepy on its own. The video seems to have come from a CCTV camera that was placed in front of a driveway. Everything appears to be normal until you notice the two strangers that are standing outside the owner's home. They come into view as the owner beams them with the car headlights, presumably as an attempt to scare them off. This, however, doesn't work. They're still there, while eerily standing still. It is at this point, though, where things get really creepy. Watch.
Anybody else having trouble with my mic? Is it not working? Okay, cool. Just you, Brando? Oh no, bro.
In utter disbelief, the property owner sees the two strangers disappear without a trace. Clearly, there had been two individuals standing outside, but somehow, they vanish as soon as the lights are flashed again. Now, how exactly this happened is something viewers can't seem to explain, and with little info on this clip, the video becomes even more mysterious. If two strangers were seen on camera, then how is it possible that they suddenly disappeared?
That one wasn't too bad. That was creepy though.
In the following video, a man is woken up after hearing strange noises inside his apartment. The man lives alone, so he finds it alarming to hear what sounds like an intruder inside his home. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Callie, appreciate the follow.
Strangely, the sound of footsteps can be heard coming from above, as though someone is in the attic. Now, the man in this video is known as Nick Long, and it wasn't until the next morning that he decided to leave from the safety of his room to investigate the attic space. He treads carefully as to avoid any physical confrontations.
Oh, my bad, Cindy.
As Nick looks around and checks every corner, he sees that no one is there. Not even traces of a person, such as footprints, can be found anywhere. This was definitely strange. But Nick doesn't really think much of it, since plenty of other strange things have happened before inside his apartment. Though, it would be a few nights later when the strangest encounter happens. Nick is once again woken up by strange noises from his attic. Only this time, he decides to check it out as it happens. Needless to say, what's captured here is pretty spooky. Watch.
Guess I've been hearing weird noises and shit.
ST4R. Oh, Star, appreciate the follow. Amanda, appreciate the follow. Gabriel, appreciate the follow. Asen, appreciate the follow.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
More appreciate the follow.
The door to the attic somehow opens on its own as soon as Nick approaches it. Feeling spooked, Nick is completely unsettled by this incident. It's now apparent that something strange is going on. But as if things couldn't get any more creepy, the following night, Nick is recording his dog when he captures this.
What was that? What was that? Yo.
Nick's dog immediately goes in high alert. His dog
Bro,
is sensing something that doesn't appear to be there. It's as though he senses something dangerous. With all that's happened before, Nick believes that something isn't right with his apartment. He believes it might be haunted and thinks that the attic might have something to do with this. Whether ghost or not, he's deeply unsettled by these incidents. Despite living somewhere else now, he can't seem to forget the strange events that have happened there. So then, just what exactly was going on inside Nick's apartment? Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. This next video was recorded by a security camera inside an apartment complex. Not much is known about this video, except that it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside. The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs is what appears to be a small room. The little girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage. Or at least, that's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching this video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room. Take a look.
Alright, Ducky apologized, so he's not getting banned. Koi, appreciate the follow.
It now becomes clear as to why the little girl seemed hesitant to go inside. A disembodied hand can be seen beckoning to the girl. It almost seems to come out of nowhere before disappearing into thin air. Even the cat who later joins the girl seems unsure about going inside.
SH figures.
Whatever this might have been was concerning enough to make them reluctant about entering the space. This mysterious footage, like most videos, has yet to be solved. But until then, you be the judge on what was captured inside this room.
This is what the perfect gift for a man looks like.
So my wife got me this weird new kitchen knife as a Christmas gift. God, I love her.
At first glance, one of them looked like a
On August 23rd of 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making dinner and were heading towards the living room to eat their meal. The couple sit close to each other while watching their favorite TV program. As minutes pass, it appears that nothing strange is happening in this footage. But fast forward to just a few more seconds, and something happens that scares the living daylights out of the couple. Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange occurrences inside their house. Before having to document any of these occurrences, they would often wake up in the dead of night and hear faint whispering coming from somewhere inside the house. But creepiest of all is when the couple would see household items move on their own. Over time, the activity has become so intense that the couple has asked for help from those who specialize in the paranormal. It was recommended that they set up cameras around their home to capture evidence of the so-called paranormal activity, so the couple act accordingly. Weirdly enough, they were also told to get rid of a certain item inside their house. George and his wife own an old rocking chair, and apparently, this chair is the source behind all the activity. So the couple does exactly that by selling it. And surprisingly, a buyer has taken an interest in purchasing the chair. The couple holds onto the chair until the buyer comes over to pick it up sometime next week. But in the meantime, something very strange is captured on their cameras. No one is home when this is captured.
Oh. Of course, Alex. Not Moo, Lucas, Hugo, Martin, appreciate the follows. Garnish, appreciate the follow. ITM. Appreciate the follows. Xavier, Sam, Lego Boy, Evan, A, appreciate the follows. Louis, Joseph, appreciate the follows, guys. Yo, this is actually creepy.
Eerily, the chair begins to rock back and forth before somehow other objects inside the house move on their own. Although terrified by what was captured, the couple is glad they had caught this. They can now show this video to those who've doubted their claims. However, this wouldn't be the only footage they'd be showing, because as of recent, more activity has been caught on camera. Not long after this video, the following incident was captured. Take a look.
Appreciate that, guys. Bro, there's more from this place? It could just be like a string, right? I always don't believe it when people have cameras in their living rooms. Like, why are you recording your living room? Blakey, appreciate the follows. Mikey, thank you, man. Lawrence,
now, moments before an object falls down, the camera pans over to the shelf as though sensing movement in that area. What's weird about this, though, is that it sensed it before the DVD case had fallen on its own. Now, one could say that the camera picked up movement from the TV, but if that were so, then the camera would have already moved earlier, given that there were things moving on the screen way before the camera had moved. It seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening. Ultimately, their goal is to stop the activity. But until then, it seems they'll continue to share more footage of this unusual situation.
I have kids who have cameras in their rooms. That's fair. But the living room? There's nothing behind
in the following video,
Calm
a man
down.
is alone at home when he realizes that the lights in his basement won't turn on. Feeling a bit scared, he walks down into the cellar with caution. According to him, it's not the darkness that scares him, but the basement itself.
Thank you, man.
From time to time, noises such as footsteps or the sound of someone walking back and forth can be heard coming from inside. This often happens when no one else is at home. Now, the man had had this experience previously, but it was at his job. He works as a grave digger, and oftentimes, after placing a coffin inside a freshly dug grave, he would feel as though someone else was there with him. Although unable to explain this
behind me,
unusual
man.
sensation,
Spooky
it would be
shit.
the following incident that leaves him extremely
It's my
baffled.
reflection.
The man checks the basement to see why the lights aren't turning on, but he
Not in my
checks
closet.
carefully because, as he states, he just heard the sound of footsteps walking about as though someone is down there. Be sure to pay close attention, as what was captured wasn't noticed until looking closely. This is what was caught.
At the moment, in the basement,
Nick,
I swear,
Chase,
I keep hearing
Angel.
someone walk.
No, appreciate the follows.
I don't know exactly what it is,
Maybe appreciate the follow.
but
I have a ghost, but his name is Bob.
It's kinda creepy.
Oliver, appreciate the follows, man.
laundry room still has
I don't know.
power,
Appreciate
so
the
that's
follow.
good.
Pillow, Vino, appreciate the follows,
But
man.
the rest of the
P.
basement,
Diddy, P. Diddy followed me.
completely out,
Pause.
which is very
Appreciate
strange.
the follow, though. There's nothing behind me.
I'm not sure
Greg, appreciate the follow. Slacker, thank you. Something Sandy,
what that
nope.
noise was, but
Really good. Oh, a lot of follows. Thank you guys for all the
I'm
follows,
so-
man. Austin, Maddie,
we'll see, I guess.
Freak Bob. Sorry, I'm trying to read all of them. Thank
Back.
you guys for the follows. Owen,
No, nothing back there.
follows.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing anything right now.
There's been a lot of strange
Thank you guys
things
for the follows. There's
happening.
nothing in the corner behind me. Stop trying to
Now it
scare me.
happens real
Elias,
fast,
follow.
but in case you missed it, if you look closely as the man pans the camera
He's
to the
watching.
bathroom, you can see what appears to be a
Bro,
strange
relax.
shadow-like figure standing
Relax.
completely still inside a bathtub. It doesn't appear to be moving at all, as if who, or whatever this was, had been
Jeez,
entirely
push the roses.
stiff. Even creepier is that when the man returns to the
Diddy's
bathroom,
behind you,
the
no.
figure is no longer there. Given its strange appearance and sudden disappearance, the man thinks that something supernatural was captured. But as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusions. Could it be that someone had broken in and quickly hid away from the man? Or might this be something completely different?
That I feel like that was just a cat or something, bro. This one wasn't that scary. Tight.
If you caught something
I
creepy
speak,
on
appreciate the
camera,
follow.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to
Alright,
check
we're going
out,
into the last
including
three.
the next
So I'm gonna
compilation,
lock in real
you
quick.
can send them over to scaryvideos444 at
Ray,
gmail.com.
Irving, appreciate the
That
follow.
being said, let's get back to the video.
Alright. Oh no, this is the last one. Alright.
This next video was taken inside an old restaurant that is currently being renovated.
Lauren,
The person
straight up,
recording
hey,
this doesn't say where
follows.
exactly this footage was taken, and for good reason.
There's nothing
Aside
behind
from
me,
privacy,
guys.
this place
Relax.
isn't safe to be in. It's not just the construction that makes it unsafe, but rather something else. For just an idea of why that is, the owners of the restaurant are deeply afraid
Behind,
of the strange
it's
things that
behind
have happened
Bizarre
here.
Bub.
Now, the person
Jiro
recording this
follows.
is someone who I featured in a previous video. They too have been experiencing strange happenings and believe that it won't stop unless they move out from home. Given their experience with this
I mean, that's
unusual
my reflection.
phenomenon,
You guys
they
are
were
tripping.
invited to see this restaurant before it's completely demolished. Although expecting to see something unusual,
Those of you appreciate
nothing
follows.
happens. That is, until much later when they head over to the back of the restaurant.
behind me.
What happens then is terrifying to say the least. This is what they caught.
No. Relax, Alex. Relax. It's-
Oh, it's cold right
Yeah, there's nothing behind me. Thank you, Joseph.
here. Get away.
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm watching. Hold on.
Hello? I'm not going up there. Definitely not going back there. Oh wow, it is really cold right here. What was that?
Ooh. Wait. Oh.
No. I don't think it's happy we're here.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Appreciate all the follows, Hunter. Appreciate all the likes, guys. And I appreciate the follow. Yeah, I appreciate the follow, man. Bro!
Dude, there's
Michael,
Initially,
Brett, George,
a
appreciate
strange
the follows,
shadow
guys.
can be seen peeking from a corner.
Yo,
The man,
no,
whose name
that's
is Win,
crazy.
doesn't notice it until much later, after feeling a sudden drop in temperature. The room suddenly becomes cold when out of nowhere, the small figure is seen by Win. Upon seeing this, he quickly hides away as if frightened by whatever
God
this
of War,
was.
thank you for the follow,
But
man.
as if things
It's
couldn't get
Bizarre
any
Bob on
creepier,
YouTube.
the mysterious shadow disappears.
Twisted.
Feeling extremely
Appreciate the shares.
unsettled, Wynn walks out as fast as possible and ends the video there. If the reason for demolishing the restaurant is to get rid of whatever this was, then maybe it's best to
Phoenix,
completely
appreciate the
relocate from this place.
Bro,
But until
that's
further info is
crazy.
given to clarify this incident, it seems that we
Period,
won't know for
Warren.
sure as to who or even what was inside this restaurant.
Skibbity word, Doc. Appreciate the follows, guys. Okay.
Thanks for watching,
This one wasn't
and
too
I
bad.
hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done
Okay, I think we're on 81 now. Let me see. Yeah, we're on 81 now.
When I first got it, I was like, hey, this is cool. Like, I have access to
Okay.
on August 4th of 2023, two
Alexis,
friends break into a
Sam,
church
appreciate
that
the
many
follows.
people, including neighbors, are
I
afraid
can't read
of.
some of these, but thank you guys for all
They
the
had shut down the
follows.
chapel for unknown reasons,
Demi Slimy.
but some believe that it might have been due to the fact
It's
that
bizarre,
strange
bro.
things were happening inside.
Jeremiah, appreciate the
The
follows.
local priest has transferred over to another church after publicly stating that unforeseen circumstances have left the church no choice but to close its doors indefinitely. One night, two friends decide to visit the chapel with the intent of breaking in. It's been closed down for 3 months, and they couldn't help themselves from seeing what was left inside. But little did they know that this was a bad idea. Take a look.
This place has been abandoned for like 3 months. I think.
Nothing's coming for me. Thank you for the rose, Elizabeth.
Oh my God,
Appreciate
yes.
that.
Let's go, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jay, appreciate the follow.
There's a light on.
Alex, appreciate the rose. Are the lights flickering?
Everlasting light. It's in every church. It's always supposed to be on. It's freezing, actually.
Arthur, thank you for the follow. Oh. Oh. What is it? The maggots? Lewis, appreciate the follow.
Oh my God.
Max,
it smells.
thank you for the follow. And Gary, appreciate the follow. What? Now this has to be fake, right?
Oh my God. I'm trying to step on.
Delicious.
Oy.
Yeah, that has
That
to be
was disgusting.
fake. There's no way. Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Let's go upstairs.
What's going on, Cynthia? Brian, appreciate the follow. There's nothing behind me, man. Relax.
More.
Bob, appreciate the follows.
Oh my God.
Man, so far, it's just a bunch of maggots. I'm not scared. I'm not feeling it. Nothing too crazy. Light work. Nothing Winnie can't take. Nobody's watching me.
No, I hear something.
No black shadows behind me. You're watching you? Okay, I mean, that's fair. Hold up. What?
Take care.
I heard something.
Get out.
The heck? This is fake. He's getting in the playhouse? This has to be fake. Playroom. This is literally so staged.
Yeah. Check this column.
I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know what the
Yeah, so ridiculous.
As both friends look back at the playhouse, the door suddenly closes on its own.
Okay,
In a panic frenzy, both friends run away in full terror. They have no clue as to how the door closed on its own. But even weirder are the whispers that they heard before entering the playroom.
No one's watching me, Skibbity. Calm down.
Viewers have noted that if you listen closely, it kinda sounds like children whispering or people who are praying. Either notion seems understandable, as this incident occurred inside a church with a playroom center. But further adding to the strangeness of this place is the slew of insects on the floor.
Yeah, that's fake.
From worms to other bugs, a pile.
Alright. Next. Not next.
In the following video, a band is getting ready to play in front of an audience by giving a small speech about their music and how the band came to be.
Some of them are pretty scary. This one has been mid.
It appears that this whole event is a goodbye party for the band, as this will be their last show ever. Now the start of this video seems completely normal. However, only minutes later, something happens that leaves everyone feeling very unsettled. What happens in it is just downright creepy. Take a look.
Pues ya se deshizo el grupo, se mantuvieron un tiempo, pero no se pudo después. Y ya...
MW3, appreciate the follow.
Pues ahorita me llegaron con esto de que casi que la última tocada.
Luke, appreciate the follow. Mario, appreciate the follow.
As the band plays a song,
Marvin,
someone
appreciate
or
the follow.
something can be seen in the background. This mysterious figure appears out of nowhere behind a TV
Oh my God!
while seemingly watching the band play. Even stranger is that whatever this was
Thanks
doesn't
for
appear on
telling me to
camera
look.
till much later in the
Sorry,
video. It's as though they
Tell them
or
I'm to
it
mute
was
Brian
hiding from
'cause he's
sight
spamming.
before somehow appearing out of thin air. But according to viewers, there's something else about this figure that's even creepier. If you look closely, you'll see that whatever this is hiding in a very tight space between the TV and the wall behind it. If this had been an actual person, then this must have been the slenderest individual ever seen, as otherwise, they would not have been able to fit in a space that small.
I don't like that at all,
To this day, it's still unknown as to what exactly was captured. But whether person or ghost, there's no doubting that whatever this
I don't wanna
was
look
has
at
got
it.
to be the stuff of nightmares.
I don't like that at all. I love hot moms, appreciate the follow.
On June 23rd of 2023, a man named Pablo Dosdor was exploring the woods with his dog when all of a sudden, they see a strange-looking building in the distance. Pablo and his dog approach this mysterious building that, for whatever reason, was built in the middle of nowhere.
Carter, Steph,
They get really close to the place before suddenly stopping dead in their tracks. Pablo can't explain it, but he can't shake the feeling that something ominous resides within this building. Now, the video that Pablo took was actually taken a few days after he came here. He was here before,
Thanks for
and the
heart
video
of the
he
rose,
took
man.
during his
Thank you.
initial visit has left him wondering if this place might be haunted or
follows
cursed.
David Angel, thank you.
Bueno, encontramos una escalera.
Doing the games yet?
A ver si podemos acceder.
God, thank you for the follow.
Now, it's worth mentioning that not once in any of Pablo's previous explorations has the camera malfunctioned except here. Although it could be a coincidence, the following video has left him convinced that something supernatural resides within this place. On his second visit, something happened that left him pretty spooked. Take a look.
Wow. Vamos. Oh, wow. Pequeña espina. Cae, Draco. Cae acá. Ah, bueno. Tenemos una escalera. Sí, definitivamente se nota que era. Bueno, es muy baja la entrada. Wow.
What the heck is that?
Draco, vení. Bueno, definitivamente no quiere entrar.
Manly, I appreciate the follow.
Es por algo. Vení, Draco. Realmente me siento como bastante acelerado el pulso. Hay una energía definitivamente fuerte.
Squeak
Draco,
God, 831,
vení,
appreciate
ven,
the
me
follows.
sigue tú. Vení, entra. Eso. No,
Adrian Mello, appreciate the follow.
no. Bueno, me voy acá. Me voy acá porque no me estoy empezando a sentir bien.
This abandoned building, which apparently is an old church, has left not only Pablo unsettled, but his dog as well. Draco,
Juice,
the
Precious
dog's
Falls.
name, seems hesitant to go inside. Initially, Draco is seen walking about without any problems, but for some reason,
Gus's
the
Precious
inside of this
Falls.
church scares him. Pablo even states that something about this place doesn't sit well with him. The legend is true, as he states, the church is haunted. Now fast forward to a few days
Beats,
later,
we should
and Pablo is
follow.
back at this place during the nighttime. Draco is also with him, but just like before, something
I-
happens that
Powerade.
Pablo can't seem to explain.
Appreciate the follow. What is that?
Watch.
Oh. Wait, he goes back? What a maniac. He goes back at night. Literal madman.
Poco nervioso,
Wait, is
debería
this-
decirlo.
Is this a different guy? 'Cause it sounds like a different guy.
Vení, Draco, vení. Draco, por fin subió. Vení. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no querés estar acá? Vení.
Ava,
¿Qué hay?
appreciate the follow. Thank you.
Draco.
Nolan,
Draco,
appreciate the follow.
vení.
Venom, appreciate the follow.
So then, could it be that Draco is
My
sensing
goodness.
something frightening or ominous?
I thought he was gonna
Or
get something.
is something else causing him to act this way? Just what exactly was making Draco so afraid?
Bro, what the heck? That gave me a headache.
Rates as low as
I didn't like that
0%
one
for
at
up to
all.
72 months, or get up to $12,000 off MSRP on.
Okay.
In this short clip, a rancher is viewing footage from a CCTV camera when he notices something very peculiar. The
Appreciate the
rancher
follows,
says
guys.
he was
Edwin,
woken up
thank
late
you,
at
man.
night after hearing
Emmanuel,
a loud
thank
noise
you.
coming from one of the corrals. He promptly
Rubio,
rushed over to see what
Sammy.
had caused the noise and saw that the
Appreciate
animal
follows.
pen had been destroyed. Confused as to how this happened, he looked over at the footage from his security camera and was shocked by what he saw. His animals can be seen trampling over the fence as if running away from something. He then looks further back into the footage to see how this happened, but what he sees terrifies him. Take a look.
I mean, it's hard not to with stuff like this. Samurai TJ Maxx. Appreciate the follow. It's an awesome name. Dang! Peyton, appreciate the follow.
A small, shadow-like figure can be seen moving inside the pen, causing the animals to freak out. It seems that whatever this was unfamiliar to the livestock, and thus causing them to panic.
J Money.
Now, where this video came from is unknown, but the footage itself is a mystery. What could possibly have frightened the animals so badly that they had to leave their pen in a panic frenzy?
It's either a person or an animal, I think, on this one. That's not, that wasn't that creepy.
This next video was recorded by a security guard who was looking over at the security cameras inside a factory when he noticed something very strange. Somewhere inside this factory, a welder is working alone, but there's something about him that doesn't seem right. The security guard takes a closer look at the footage and immediately starts to feel uneasy. After watching this incident on the camera feed, he quickly calls over the welder to look at this video and explain what was happening in this clip. But just like the night guard, the welder was left completely baffled. He had no idea as to what was captured. Now, this video took place during the night shift, which makes this incident twice as creepy. Nobody else had been working at this factory except the welder, but according to him, another welder who had the day off had come by to visit him. They had talked for just a bit before the night guard called over the welder to look at this footage. But after watching the video, the welder was left speechless. This is what was caught.
Itadori, JV, appreciate the follows, guys. Isaac, appreciate the follow.
As it turns out, the other welder who had dropped by to say hi wasn't actually there.
Colby,
the welder, who's seen on camera, swears that he saw the other worker in full uniform, as though he was ready to work. They had even shaken hands, according to him. But when looking at the footage, no one appears to be there. Although pretty strange, this incident gets a whole lot stranger after hearing what happened to the worker who apparently had the day off. To their shock, the factory had received news that this worker had passed away in his own home. His cause of death remains unknown,
but it's only number 4.
But knowing that he died on the same day this occurrence took place has left the welder feeling spooked.
That's creepy.
Could it be that the spirit of the welder's friend had paid him a visit during his shift? Or could this whole incident be explained by something else? As with all videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. It's late at night when 2 nurses at a children's hospital encounter something pretty spooky. They had just finished checking on their patients when one of them begins to act nervous. Seeming a bit scared, they walk out into the hallway and proceed to stare at something. The other nurse follows along to see what it is that they're seeing. What happens next inside this children's hospital is creepy to say the least. Watch.
Donnie, Luke, appreciate the follow.
¿Qué pasa? No, salir aquí se me acuerdo, no sé, mi esposo cuando salí tenía algo atrás. Cuando vine para acá, se me empezó a pegar, boludo. Me pegué un cagazo y ahora lo veo.
Pero es la estática, boludo. Pero está lejos.
Estática. Está viniendo para acá.
Ay, la concha de la lora. La pibita de la camacita me dijo que le tocaron la pierna, que le apretaron la pierna. Ay, mierda, se viene para acá.
Se viene para acá, pelotuda. No. ¿Está prendido el aire algo?
¿Qué sé yo? Sí, creo que sí.
Tomátelo. Vamos para adentro,
boludo. Me fui a la mierda, la concha de la lora. Ahí está. Que pase largo, boludo.
¿Ves?
No. Ay, la concha de la lora. Ay, la puta que te parió.
Yo.
Down the hall, a small balloon can be seen making its way towards the nurses. It moves in a straight path before somehow making a turn inside the nurse's room. Not sure what else to think, the nurses believe that this might have been the spirit of a child as they work at a children's hospital. Both nurses even say that early on, strange things were happening, from a patient who claims that something had touched their leg, to the male nurse who says that the same balloon was following him around. They believe that something paranormal had occurred. But as with most videos, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was it something else? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Alright, last two of this one.
There's a place in Scotland known as Clune Park Estate, where many people who've been here say that something about this place disturbs them. Whether it's the abandoned school located in the center of this town, or the Gothic-style church next door, people can't help but feel a strange presence when coming here. This location was once a thriving community back in the early 1920s before people started leaving the area only a few years later. The reasons as to why they left are various, but given the conditions of this place, it appears that it was no longer habitable. However, there's a certain belief among some people who think there's another reason why they left.
Isaac, thank you.
This area, according to them, is haunted. Knowing this, two friends decide to visit this place during the nighttime in the hopes that something creepy will happen while being there. Although initially, nothing out of the ordinary happens when they first arrive. It's what happens later that spooks them to their core. The two friends are inside an abandoned flat when this is captured.
Sigma, appreciate the follow. Okay.
Hello? In it. Hello?
In it. It's funny.
Yo! It. Hello? Yo, go upstairs, dude. Hello?
Emilio, thank you for the follow.
Hey, what is that?
Oh my goodness.
Is that downstairs? Hello? There's someone down there, bro. How can they? I'm confused. Huh? Say that. In that room. Hello? Hello? What the f*** are we hearing?
Hello?
The two friends immediately freeze upon hearing a strange sound coming from downstairs. They check on the source of the sound, which seems to be coming from inside a room, but strangely, no one or nothing is there to explain it. Now it could be that a squatter was hiding inside and thus making those noises. But early on, before exploring this building, something was caught on camera that neither friend could explain. Take a look.
Isn't it? Future in hand. Right, that one's open. Yo. Do you see movement then? No. Move the light. Yo.
Oh!
That? Yo.
Inside a window of this building, someone or something is behind a curtain looking at the two friends. Eerily, this mysterious figure hides away after being spotted. But if you look closely, you'll notice that there's something unusual about this figure.
Oh my goodness.
Like something out of a horror movie, a very pale face with an eerie appearance can be seen.
Dude,
both friends see this and are immediately
crazy.
spooked out of their minds. Considering that this place has been abandoned for many years, the question is begged, who or even what was this?
Dude,
Neither friend has any
that's
idea as to what was
crazy.
captured.
That's insane.
This last video
Said,
comes
"I
from
can fix her."
Blantarella, who says she received the following video from her brother. He sent this video to his family in the hopes that they could explain what was captured. The video starts off with footage of the brother's wife and 2 children sleeping in bed when out of nowhere, this happens.
I just got the hiccups. Wait, what?
Somehow, the child is pulled off the bed by just a few inches.
What the heck?
Looking closely, the child's leg can be seen moving in such a way as if someone had yanked them. The family who saw this believes that a sinister presence was messing with the child. It's for this reason that some viewers are concerned for the safety of the family. But whether something is haunting them or not, viewers agree that the clip is pretty strange. So then, could it be that the baby had moved on its own? Or was something supernatural responsible for this? Let me know your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. That being said, until next time.
Alright, we're on 80 now.
The following video comes from a local news station in Peru that caught something pretty creepy on
I'm
camera.
from Peru.
The station
This'll be
featured a
interesting.
news report showing footage of a small town struck by severe weather. Residents of this town were left devastated by this natural disaster, but many of them were left totally creeped out after watching this broadcast. Apparently, something strange was captured. The segment in question starts off with footage of a school playground that appears to be completely devoid of any children.
Ni los juegos infantiles se salvaron de la furia de la naturaleza. Los columpios sube y baja quedaron flotando en el agua emposada.
Now the reporter makes it clear that the site has been abandoned as heavy rains have flooded the area. The segment then shows more footage of other sites that have also been left behind, but one clip in particular has left many viewers feeling a bit weird. In fact, they were left feeling beyond spooked upon noticing something strange in the recording. The news reporter is visiting a section of the town known as Santo Domingo when out of nowhere, this happens.
Dylan, thank you for the follow.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los
What?
niños, ¿cómo podrían
Hold up.
bajar? Mira. Asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar?
What is that?
As the camera pans over to the base of the stairs, a strange figure can be seen. It's hard to make out what exactly is being seen here, but it's clear that someone or something is there. This mysterious figure moves in such a way as though struggling to get a grip on the staircase. Residents of the town
I
no
didn't
doubt
see it at
believe that this
first.
may have been the
It
ghost of the
blended
victim who was claimed by this natural disaster, but it's still a mystery as to who or even what this might have been. Now it's worth noting that the reporter didn't notice the figure while filming, which has led viewers to believe that something supernatural was captured. But as always, you be the judge. Did something paranormal appear? Or was something else captured? There's a store in Brazil that is well known for selling electronics and other consumer products for low prices. But aside from being known for its competitive deals, the store is known for being haunted. Now, even though there's been a couple of stories from employees who've seen strange things at work, only one video has caught footage of something pretty baffling. The video starts off with employees of the store looking over at security footage from last night. But as they continue to watch, something happens that spooks them out of their minds. Take a look.
Tá aqui, pô. Tá não. Não, lá vem, ó. Tá vendo? Lá no cantinho, ó. Lá no cantinho, ó. Liga. Tá vendo?
Jesus da glória, é uma pessoa com manto.
Não, tá muito alto.
Olha aí, tá flutuando agora, tá flutuando.
Tá na mesma altura que ele faz. Será daquela TV lá?
Ele não tem pé não, ó.
Isso aí já é flutuando. Foi aquela outra que eles pararam lá?
Foi. Mas não vem aqui não.
It's just a ghost meetup.
Meu Deus do céu. Cara, ele é muito grande, bicho.
Ele vai sumir ali, ele vai sumir, ó. Atenção. Ó, ele some, né?
A mysterious figure appears out of nowhere and makes its way across the store. It appears to be cloaked in a white garment, as it seemingly floats above ground. According to one of the workers, it doesn't appear to have feet, which viewers believe is enough evidence to prove this as being supernatural. Given its oddly stiff composure, viewers are further convinced that this was something otherworldly. So then, was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else appeared on tape? On March 23rd of 2023, somewhere in Oregon, a motorcyclist was recording footage of an off-road trail when something completely unexpected had occurred. This motorcyclist, whose name is Eden, has been here before, but for some reason, he seems uneasy this time around. He can't shake the feeling that something is very different about this path. Now, it wasn't until traveling further up that something pretty creepy was captured. Take a look.
Good luck, Hobby. Good luck with that, man.
Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
The heck? Oh, he better get on out of there.
The sound of someone or something approaching Eden can be heard close by, although it could be that a bobcat was heading towards Eden, as the pile of animal bones seemed to suggest that this was its lair. He couldn't help but think that something else was nearby. Fearing for his safety, he promptly turns around and heads home. Now, it wasn't until months later that Eden had returned to the spot, but unlike before, something happens that terrifies him to his core. Watch.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
Well, yeah, because you turned off the motorcycle. What do you mean? The dirt bike. Oh no! Oh no! The fact that it wasn't turning on is crazy.
No. Yeah, that was my cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the woods all of a sudden go quiet. But during this unusual silence, Eden sees what looks to be a tall, pale-looking figure emerging from the bushes. Upon looking closely, it appears to be crouching and walking slowly as though stalking its prey. Terrified beyond belief, Eden starts the bike while trying to catch his breath. But to make things even more tense, the bike doesn't start. Eventually it does, at which point Eden speeds away for the sake of his life. He has no idea as to what this might have been, but some viewers believe that this might have been a skinwalker or some sort of supernatural entity. But of course, what are your thoughts? To this day, this video serves to remind him that some places aren't worth further exploring.
Yeah, if the bike didn't start, that's crazy.
In the following video, a woman is lying in bed when she points her finger to the ceiling. Although the person who's with her has no idea as to what she's seeing, it's what happens next that leaves them pretty spooked. Now, the person who's recording her is her daughter, and the reason she took this video is because as of recent, her mother has been acting strange. Erica Ponce, the daughter recording this, states that her mother has always been a sensible and healthy woman. To her, she's more than just a parent, but a friend as well. And just like friends, they would often go out and spend time with each other. From having mother-daughter dates at their favorite baseball stadium, to shopping at the fanciest mall in town on a very low budget, Erica can't imagine a world without her mother. But unfortunately, one day, something pretty devastating had occurred. Erica's mom was diagnosed with a terminal illness. According to the doctor, her days were numbered. Her life is expected to end soon. Over time, the mother-daughter dates had become less frequent before eventually stopping completely. Erica's mom was too sick to go out.
That's so
Understandably,
sad, bro. Why
seeing
are you
her mom
recording
like
your
this
mom like
was too
that,
much
bro?
for Erica.
That is so.
Hey,
no,
good
bro.
morning.
That's
had,
like true horror right there. Is seeing your mom like that,
a
bro.
really bad week.
Fuck that.
Now, as time went on, Erica noticed that her mom has been acting slightly off. She's been saying and seeing things that don't make sense. One day, she grabs her phone to record this strange, common occurrence, but unlike previous incidents, this one has left her speechless. Take a look.
What you see?
Angels.
Where are they at?
Ceiling.
On the ceiling? I don't see anything, Mom. I don't see anything. You see them? I don't see anything. Are they making you happy?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, that's good. How many?
Sad, man.
Four.
Four? Four?
Erica's mom seems to be seeing something on the ceiling. She believes that her mother had actually seen something, angels in this case, as she was expected to pass away soon. Viewers can't help but think the same, as they too have witnessed loved ones say the same thing before dying. According to them, some people will see a deceased relative or friend whose purpose is to make them feel comfortable before crossing over to the other side. Now, whether or not that's true is up to you to decide, but knowing this brings Erica comfort, as her mother had recently passed away. Watching this video reassures her that somewhere beyond this realm, her mother is in good hands. But as always, what do you think? Like all videos, you be the judge on whether or not something was present during this recording.
Dang, bro, I gotta take a second, bro. That's so sad. I'm literally tearing up right now, bro. That was so sad. Dang. Hey, man. Bless all you guys. Bless your families and your mothers. That was so sad, bro. That's like the scariest one that I've seen.
It's late at night when a man who's by himself enters an abandoned house. He walks carefully around the place as though acting with caution. This house, according to him, has a very strange history. Now, the district where the house is located has prohibited anyone from entering the place, and for good reason. There's something about this house that isn't right. Neighbors say that an old man used to live here before eventually passing away from old age. What's strange about this, though, is that nobody else was living with him. This giant building with lots of rooms and cryptic artifacts belonged to one single man who lived all alone. But strangest of all are the events that took place after his passing. Nearby residents have seen shadowy figures standing near the windows of the second floor and the sound of children laughing during the nighttime. Knowing this, the man treads carefully as he expects someone or something to appear. He walks around when only moments later, this happens.
I appreciate the follow, man. The heck?
Out of nowhere, a small golden statue seemingly falls over. The man pauses for a moment as he tries to understand how this happened. He looks around the space for anything that could possibly explain this, but finds nothing. Somehow, the statue fell on its own. Although pretty creepy, it's what happens next that leaves him shaken up. He continues to explore the house by heading upstairs. He sets up a second camera to record the entire floor from a different point of view when this is captured.
What's going on, man? What's up, Jay? Oh, there's like a shadow.
In just a couple of frames, a small silhouette can be seen standing against the wall. It wasn't until later that the man had noticed this, but had he seen this during his tour of the stairs, viewers no doubt believe he would have hightailed out of there. Whatever this might have been definitely spooked him after watching the footage. But it's what happens next that forces him to leave at once. The man explores the second floor when he finds a couple of rooms that are mysteriously locked. Something about this does not seem right. This is what he caught.
Appreciate all the likes, guys. Johnny, appreciate the follow. Dang, bro, that just scared me off my the heck? What is he doing? Why is he acting drunk? I was just recording the floor. What?
As if seeing the door open on its own wasn't creepy enough, this happens. The door immediately closes as soon as the man walks in, as though someone had slammed it shut. The man quickly rushes over to the door, but realizes that it's locked. But then somehow, the door suddenly becomes unlocked, at which point he bolts out of there. He runs out as quickly as possible, but fails to record the rest, as the camera had stopped recording. However, it's right before then that something downright chilling was captured.
More?
As the camera pans over to the room that he just came out of, a dark figure can be seen inside. It seemingly stands there as though observing the man run away. Knowing that whatever this was most likely with him inside the room has left him extremely unsettled. Not much else is known about what happened later, but it seems pretty clear that this man won't be coming back anytime soon. So then, just what exactly had occurred that night?
Mr. Miyagi.
Until more footage is posted, this mysterious incident remains unsolved. For more info on this story, you can check out the YouTube channel Fourth Wall, where the full video can be found. On October 25th of 2022, a paramedic posted a video of something freaky that occurred during his lunch break. The video is pretty short, so not much happens, but it's a certain detail caught in this footage that makes it quite disturbing. The video begins with the paramedic filming inside a hospital where a couple of surgeons are getting ready to transfer a very sick patient to a different wing. The paramedic walks out of the hospital to record them coming through. It isn't until later that the doctors arrive with the sick patient, who according to them passed away only hours later. The paramedic then stops recording. Now, it was only after finishing work that the paramedic had watched this video and noticed something strange about it. Looking back at the footage, they noticed that during the time they were waiting outside for the doctors to arrive, something unusual was caught in the background. Take a look. Doctors to arrive.
Bro, what?
If you look closely at the hallway inside the hospital, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing at the end of the hall. It's there for just a few seconds before suddenly disappearing from sight. The paramedic has no idea as to who or even what this might have been, but judging by its appearance, viewers believe that an entity of some sort was seen. They further add that this entity might have been death itself, considering that the patient in this video passed away that same day. Yet it's still not sure as to what was captured. But one thing that's certain is that whoever or whatever this was didn't seem to belong in this hospital. It remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Julie, appreciate the follow.
As with most videos involving baby monitors that capture something unexplainable on camera, this next one shows something highly unusual. Joanna Pascoe posted the following video after noticing something peculiar inside her daughter's bedroom. Her daughter, named Evelyn, is Joanna's first child who was fortunately born without birth defects. Before Evelyn, she was pregnant twice, But tragically, she had lost both pregnancies from having 2 miscarriages. Ever since experiencing this traumatic event, Joanna has been very caring towards Evelyn. She would constantly look over at the baby monitor to see what she was up to. But one day, she had looked over and saw the strangest thing. While checking on Evelyn, she sees this.
Okay. That's not possible. What the f is that? What is that? What is it? Look at the way. Look. It's lingering. Is it the light outside? Like... There's no pinhole. Empty. Like, the curtains. I pulled the curtains closed. And it's not leaving. It's getting near her. Oh my god. Did she just touch it? Where did it go?
A small ball of light can be seen floating around Evelyn's crib. It seems to follow wherever she goes and doesn't seem to go anywhere else beyond the crib. Even stranger is that Evelyn appears to see the ball of light and even chase it. It's as though whatever this is interacting with Joanna's daughter. Among many things, viewers believe this may have been one of the spirits of Joanna's unborn children playing with Evelyn. Others think this might have been a guardian angel or an entity of some kind. Regardless of what this might have been, Joanna feels comforted by this mysterious presence. To her, it's as though something else is looking over Evelyn. Given how much she cares for her daughter, she doesn't mind having something else look after her child.
That's probably
This
gonna be the
next
last
video
one.
was recorded
I
by
gotta get
2
up early in the
friends who
morning.
caught something very strange while taking a walk
So this
in
better
a
be good.
secluded forest. Both friends were shooting a video for a small project, but little did they know that the spot they were shooting at had a chilling history. The story goes that a few years ago, a boyfriend and girlfriend were camping somewhere deep inside this forest where nobody could see them. The reason for choosing this spot was so that no one would catch them doing drugs. But this was a bad idea. Within just a few hours of taking a hard substance, the boyfriend suddenly falls to the ground and begins to convulse. He had taken too much and eventually passed away. Immediately, the girlfriend began to scream for help, but nobody came. Now sadly, she too had passed away, but her cause of death remains unknown. It wasn't until much later that the police arrived and found their bodies.
Not tonight. I gotta
Ever
get up
since
early.
then,
I
the
gotta get some
forest
sleep.
has been said to be haunted by the spirit of the couple. Although some believe this, the following footage has left many wondering if something haunts this place. The 2 friends are walking alone inside this forest when this is captured.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah.
Upon listening closely, the sound of faint screams can be heard coming from the forest. The 2 girls initially shrug it off as they think it might be some kids playing around in the woods. But as they continue to listen, they begin to realize that the screams are getting louder and more frequent.
The more you listen, the less scary it sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I sound like one of those now.
Hey?
You gotta get Yeah.
You said that's my cousins.
The screams seem to be coming from someone who needs help. However, the source of the screams can't be found. Given the history of this place, which is said to be haunted, the 2 girls quickly fled in a panic. It's unknown as to who was screaming, but many viewers think that calling the police would have been the right thing to do, as it could be that someone was crying for help. While some believe that this might have been the spirit of the girlfriend who passed away in this forest, others can't help but think that this was an actual person in need of help. If that's the case, then this video becomes a whole lot scary. Now the girls eventually did call the police, but the rest of the story is unknown. So then, just what exactly was going on inside this forest? As with most videos whose original source is unknown, this one remains a mystery.
That wasn't anything crazy.
Thanks for watching.
All right, guys. Tonight wasn't bad. We got some good videos. Not bad at all. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for the likes and the follows. I really appreciate all you with all my heart. Dude, that one with the mom, that was so awful, dude. Like, seriously, I just say, you know, pray tonight. Take care of your loved ones. And again, thanks for hanging out, you guys. God bless all of you. Have a good night.